It's Tammy, NZ Gastric Slave. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. I'm technically on day 8 of my pre-op diet, but I had my first morning weigh-in this morning with the doctor as the week 1 of my pre-op diet. So I think I told you last time that the weights that the doctor had as to what I had were quite different. So my weight that I had that a starting weight was 108.9. Yet on the doctor's scale an hour later I was 107.5. So different scales, different things. So for my purposes, I'm going to give you both kind of figures, but for my purposes going forward I'm really just going to use my weights, and that is just so that there's a bit of consistency there. So on my scale this week I lost 3.4 kilos or 8 pounds. On the doctor scale I only lost 2.5 kilos, which would be about almost 6 pounds. So a little bit of a difference there. I'm not really too concerned. The doctor's scales are just really to show that I am actually losing weight with the pre-op diet. I was at the hospital yesterday for my pre-op assessments, and on their scales there I was 106, which would be 500 grams up from what my scale said this morning. So it's just different scales. And then my doctor was like, oh, well, I'll weigh you on this scale. And it's like, well, no, weigh me on the same scale. Don't compare apples with oranges kind of thing. So so yesterday I went to the hospital for my pre-op assessment. I had an ECG, I saw the anaesthetist, I saw the registrar, so the surgeon's kind of understudy. I saw the dietitian, and I had blood tests. So I was there for almost 3 hours, but kind of saw all the people that I needed to within that time frame. So yeah, I'm happy with my first week's loss. I'm noticing the difference today. At work I was presenting our company induction, facilitating it. That's one of my parts of my role, and so I was putting on this kind of pencil skirt jacket suit that I quite often wear when I'm needing to look a little more corporate than my everyday kind of dresses, and I definitely noticed a difference in how that skirt was fitting to the last time I wore it. Just a little bit looser and that sort of thing, so that's quite exciting. And so because I have been really busy at work, it's been a little bit difficult with the pre-op diet. So today I had a shake in the morning for breakfast, and then I had salad for lunch, and then I didn't have anything else because I was just so busy at work. So on the way driving home I was starting to feel quite shaky and ill, but one of the things that I am allowed is sugar-free lollies. So I have been having some sugar-free Werther's Originals. I just had some in my bag, and so I grabbed for one of those on the car on the way home, and it made all the difference. Just that something kind of sweet to peter down my blood sugars. As far as my diabetes, I've noticed some good decreases in my sugar levels, so that's a good start. So the week, the first two days were probably the hardest, and that was just really kind of feeling kind of weak with the drastic drop in the amount of calories that I was having. So I've been having 3 Optifast shakes, although in the last few days I've been swapping the last shake out for a protein bar, just because I've been so on the first day I had the 3 shakes, and I had a shake kind of at 3 o'clock, and then I had at breakfast 3 o'clock, and then at dinner time. And then I found at night I was starving and I was so hungry. So the next day I spaced them out a little bit further, and so I was having a shake about 9 o'clock at night. And then in the last few days I've swapped that 9 o'clock at night shake for a bar. So just because at that time I wasn't really feeling like a shake, I just needed something to kind of get me through the night. So basically I've been eating 5 times a day because I've been having 3 of the Optifast products, either the shake or a bar, and then I've been having vegetables twice a day, either in a salad or stir fried. I roasted some capsicums the other night. I'm roasting some capsicums now to make a dip to have with my carrots. So I'm getting quite creative with the vegetable choices. MyFitnessPal has been kind of tracking me at about 650 calories a day, so it's really low. But from about day, so day 4, I haven't really been feeling all that hungry. I notice it when I haven't had the shakes or I haven't spaced the shakes evenly enough. But last night I wasn't really hungry, so I had a carrot for dinner. Like, instead of, like, I'm feeling that I'm needing those vegetables less and less, where when I start it was like, oh, I just need to wait for those vegetables. So that's kind of good. I have been in a lot of situations with food though. So on Friday, my team went out for a team lunch. I was only on day 3 of my pre-op diet. I still went with them though, because what I did is I contacted the place first. It was across the road, so across the road from work. So I went across the road and had a look at their menu and spoke to them about what my requirements were. So they already knew what they were going to give me when I went in there. So basically I kind of got the Thai beef salad without the beef or the vermicelli noodles, and then they bulked it up with like cucumber and broccoli and bulked up that salad. So that was good. Other situations that I've been in, so like today at work, facilitating all day catered food. But I'm at a point now where I'm not worrying about it. I still look at it and think, oh, I'd love that chocolate mousse, or oh, I'd love that sausage roll, or even the sandwiches are starting to look pretty good. But I have been strong. I have thought, no, I'm losing good weight. If I do that, I'm going to completely put myself off. And so it hasn't been too hard. Of course, I haven't had any carbs in over a week. So I've kind of broken that. So I think if I had even a little bit of carbs, I would be back to kind of square one as far as that's concerned. But it's been pretty good, even to the point where I can watch cooking shows. I've been watching My Kitchen Rules Australia, and it hasn't bothered me. I appreciate food a bit better now, now that I can't have it. But yeah, other than that, it's been going quite good. So that's probably all I have for this week. I will come back to you next week, and then for 2 weeks today, I will be done. I'll be in hospital, but I'll be done. 2 weeks today, surgery. Blows my mind that I can lose 3.5 kilos in a week. So really happy with how things are going. Yeah, I will talk to you next week. Bye.